Thomas Frank has been sacked by Tottenham, and I don't say that with any happiness at all. I think it's always sad. I think he did a great job at Brentford. But the one place to look here, and maybe some people won't do it, is at Tottenham. I'm not saying they're the worst run club in the Premier League, because that has to be Glazer-owned Manchester United, but it's incredible how bad they are. Like, this is a decision that could have been taken a month ago, maybe even 2 months ago, but certainly it should have happened a month ago. They knew they were coming into a February where they were playing Man United away, Newcastle at home, Liverpool and Arsenal. There was a very real possibility that you would win no games. And you walk into that on the back of a terrible season, and now you're basically putting yourself in a relegation battle before you decide to make a change. And we heard a couple of weeks ago, well, it's not about league results, it's about the fact that we finished in the top 8 in the Champions League. So what's changed? This is just totally and utterly on the Tottenham board. And look, Thomas Frank will walk away with a paycheck, and I'm sure he'll get another job in football. And in many ways, it's sad because he did so well at Brentford, deserved this opportunity, and it's over in 8 months. But it's not dissimilar to David Moyes at Man United, who did so well at Everton, got the Man United job and was gone in pretty much the same amount of time. The job was too big for him. I don't think it's too big for Thomas Frank. I just think that the issue that he's got is that stylistically, again, you've got to blame the board at Tottenham and go, what did you expect? You had Ange Postecoglou, who played a high line and tried to play attacking football, and you conceded loads of goals and you lost loads of games. You bring Thomas Frank in, who's completely the opposite, who is a defensive manager who plays with limited possession and counter-attacks. And your players didn't like it, and your fans don't like it, and you don't get the results. So you put yourself in the situation where you have to sack him. You need something in the middle. You need a manager who's well organised at the back, but likes to score goals. You went from one extreme to the other. And Thomas Frank was only ever going to work if he started getting results like Brentford, but actually better than that. If you're 8th and you're Brentford, it's incredible. If you're 8th and Spurs, it's still not good enough. So you're asking Thomas Frank to play with a brand of football that was never going to be pleasing on the eye and take Spurs from bottom half of the table to basically challenging for top 5. That was never going to happen.